So just making sure it is doing its thing as well. And then we'll, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Oh, there he is. It is. It started. Decided it was going to be a bit cold. Hey y'all, Michelle, lovely to see you. Hi Saber, lovely to see you too. Yes, my hair is down today. Yep, decided to leave it down today. I can't wait to see you and your new haircut, Michelle. Lovely. Yeah. Saber, autocorrect. Yep. Good morning from New Zealand. How's Argentina? Is it cold? Is it cold? Oh, Michelle just asked that too. I love it. It's actually warm here. Yeah, the last 2 days we have had 18 degrees, which has been quite warm for winter, definitely. And this morning it is beautiful days. And again, it's another beautiful day. We started with fog, and then it is cleared up, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. Another beautiful day. Yeah, we all want to know the weather. World's crazy. Yeah, it is. Hey, Michelle, lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. We have had 2 days of rain and cool temperatures. This is not normal for us. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, as Saber said, the world's going crazy. We've had absolutely amazing, hardly any rain this winter, or in autumn actually. We had the driest autumn on record, and we haven't had much this winter either. And apparently, summer's going to look the same too. So, and to have temperatures like 18 degrees in the middle of winter is during the day is unheard of, really. Yeah. Exactly, Michelle. Yeah, they only need to think about it. Yes, I do. When I can, I do. See you later. I do. I love nature, but I do have mobility issues. So if and when I can get out in it, I do love it. I do love it, Saber. I do. Amazing, Michelle. Yeah, isn't it weird how it's not weird. It's understandable how the world's changing. It really is. Yeah. Yeah. Bye, honey. Who's leaving? Who's leaving, Michelle? Who's leaving? Hey, Caitlin. Lovely to see you. All these teachers. Uh, you're outnumbered, Michelle, because you're not a teacher, are you? It's teacher here. Honey. Oh, my hubby. Yes, he's going out. There is a um uh Chinese GM world champion chess player here at the moment, a female one, and so he's going to catch up with her and her mother. So yeah, yeah. Yes, Graft Michelin. Absolutely. And another teacher, Caitlin. See, there's so many teachers here. Oh, I see another bubble. Another bubble. Hello, Kasha. I don't suppose I don't think you're a teacher. Ah, that's beautiful, isn't it? I just love it. I love how the teachers just go around to each other's lives, and it's just so awesome. It really is. Let me know if that tea house music is too loud. I love the sound of the tea house. It is just so spectacular. And so do I, because we're all so different, eh? We're all so very different, and it is just lovely. It really is lovely. Ah, good. Ah, you're blessed. You're a beautiful soul, Michelle. You really are. You really are. All right. I made this beautiful cream yesterday. It was out of a book I had. Look at that. First time. And it is, and I put a lot of, oh, it's a bit hard. Put a lot of spirit into it because it is, excuse me, it is to lift your vibrational energy. This one is meant to lift your vibrational energy, especially when you're talking, doing talks and things. It is especially great for afterwards, and but also to put on before. So yeah, it's really, 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 really cool. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, it smells yummy. Smells yummy. I had to infuse sunflower oil with peppermint and rosemary, and had to infuse that over the heat for about 20 minutes, just very low heat, and then that was the basis that the balm is made from, and then added once it had cooled, then put beeswax into it and heated it up again to cool the beeswax, and then put vitamin E. It's got vitamin E in it, and I put the essential oils in then too. I should try and sell it, isn't it? I've got another pot. I've got another beautiful pot. It made a lot more than I thought it was going to. So yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. That's the pot I got, and then the other pot is slightly bigger as well. Oh, it's just lovely. So we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. You'll buy some. I love it. Oh, it's quite herby, and but still uplifting, but not enough to really make me go hyper, sort of. It's I think it's just enough. And when I did it, I did some chanting over it and invoked spirit into it to just to help. Yeah. Hey, Catherine, lovely to see you. Hey, Marina, lovely to see you too. Another awesome teacher. Yes, teachers galore. If you're not a teacher and you don't know some of these people, check them out. Check them out. Ah, beautiful, Michelle. I love that. I love that. That's awesome. Ah, she grows her herbs. Yes, I wish I could get out and grow mine, but I only have pots, really. But herbs grow beautifully in pots. They really do. They really do. Michelle follows all of us. All right, let's see what I decided. Hey, Angela, how are you doing, my love? I've been thinking so much about you. I was so glad to hear that you uh, got the all clear to travel. So that was really, really good. Ah, cool. I love that. Um, I put up on my that place's channel. Um, First time I've ever loaded anything onto it. Beginner's Guide to Essential Oils. So that is up there. If you wish to download it, it's just a PDF, and you can download it. And it gives you just an idea of how ratios and things to make blends and stuff. And I've put a couple of blends in there too. So today I thought we would do messages from the mermaids. And Catherine took us on a beautiful journey this morning, and we went to the beach, and I decided we would see what the mermaids had to say for us. See what the mermaids had to say. Yes, your daughter is a mermaid, isn't she? Absolutely. How's all her stuff going? Yeah. Yes, she definitely is a mermaid. Oh, are we going to have a mermaid? There we go. We've had a mermaid jump out. Let's put the deck aside. Oh, I like this one. Where will I because I've closed the box. Let's put it up there. It's nothing like taking pickup 52, is it? She's back in our LA training hard. Wonderful. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just mermaid and merman encompass the whole lot. A mermum. Yeah, there we go. A mermum. Oh, good. I'm pleased to hear that, Michelle. Pleased to hear that. Sorry, Angela. Angela, I was looking at the word Michelle. Yeah. Support. Support. How beautiful. Oh, good. I look forward to it. How beautiful. Support. I mean, that's what this whole thing is support, isn't it? And then the mermaids are telling us to have support. And the mermaids are telling us, we're never meant to carry everything alone. Our soul, with this card, our soul is reminding us that there is beautiful strength in allowing ourselves to be held. And we don't have to do it all by ourselves. And like the ocean where the mermaids are, life moves through currents and different currents of giving and receiving, and the tide flows out and then it returns again. And nature nature is beautiful. Nature never asks one wave to carry the whole sea, and so we aren't expected to do the same. We're not expected to carry every responsibility or every worry or every burden on our own. And sometimes we can become so accustomed to being the one who supports everyone else, that we can forget that we are so worthy of receiving as well. We really are. And we convince ourselves that asking for help is a sign of weakness, but it's not. It's not at all. It is a beautiful strength, a fabulous strength to have the courage to ask for help. And the mermaids are beautiful. They encourage us to say, well, yeah, I do need a little bit of help, please. And there is absolutely amazing wisdom in allowing others to walk beside us. And that is just lovely. And there's another sort of healing in remembering too that the universe is constantly offering support. It comes through people, through nature, through unexpected opportunities, through beautiful moments of inspiration and those whispers that you hear, that magic, and through beautiful love of spirit as well. So if you could imagine yourself floating effortlessly upon a beautiful, calm, sunlit water, and notice how the ocean supports you. It doesn't ask you to support it. It is just there to support you. And you don't have to fight the water to stay afloat. Some of us do float a bit better than others. And we just simply allow ourselves to be held. And that's the invitation of the card today. It's, where have you been swimming against the current? Just think about that. Where have you been swimming against the current? Where have you been carrying responsibilities that no longer belong to you anymore? Where might life be asking you to just soften your grip and trust that support is there. It's already making its way towards you, and support doesn't often arrive in dramatic ways. Sometimes it's just a knock on the door from a friend that's or a cake for you or something like that to have with your cup of tea, you know. It's also found in beautiful, heartfelt conversations as well with people. Um, even a smile, just a beautiful, reassuring smile, is support. It's beautiful. A kind word, um, a moment of suddenly you that beautiful, unexpected peace just washes over you. A cup of tea that we're going to share together. Um, you know, even just a deep breath. A deep breath um, is it can just help you to remember that not you don't have to solve everything today. You can leave some things for tomorrow. And the mermaids in this beautiful card, I love them. They remind us that these small, beautiful acts of care are sacred. You know, they are the currents through which love flows, which is beautiful, lovely. I love it. It's fabulous. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Yes, and 3 mermaids. Oh, thank you, Zoba. Thank you. That's beautiful. That's right, Marina. A group of mermaids is a pod, aren't they? Let me hold it still for a minute. Aren't they just beautiful? And how they're all looking in different ways, you know? That this one's looking out here, this one's looking out there, this one's looking straight at you. Um, that's beautiful. Hey, Katie, lovely to see you. Ah, how wonderful. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Katie. So glad. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Catherine. Yep, having a good hair day. Yes. Shall we see what the book has to say? And then we'll get on to our tea. Let's see. You've got to know your alphabet, don't you, sometimes? QRS. It's near the end. Support. Support. These mermaids are swimming in to support you now because they know another viewpoint is required to help you see your situation clearly from all angles. And that's what I was saying about the 3 of them. They're looking at all in different ways, different angles. Sometimes we think we have to be our own counsel, but this isn't true. There are times in life when the trusted advice and support of another is key to setting you on the path to freedom from cares or concerns. Hello, Andrea. Lovely to see you. The support of a close friend or friends is imperative for you right now. And if you feel you don't have a friend to call on, call me. I'm there. But find someone. Find someone. And then perhaps if it's really bad and you really need help, then call a helpline. And there you'll find a very impartial, kind, and receptive ear as well. And if this message doesn't apply directly to you, then someone around you is in need of this advice and you could provide the support they require at this time. A supportive friend is someone who loves you unconditionally, is non judgmental, discreet, and has honesty and integrity. In a way, you're placing your heart and soul into their temporary care while you express what's going on for you. I love that. Sometimes we just need to be heard. We do, don't we? Sometimes we just want to be heard. And when you have like our children are adults, getting old adults too. I keep reminding them. But oh, is it? Is it for anyone else? Possibly because I'm looking here and my mic is here. I'll shift the mic in a minute and see. Um, what was I saying? Yes, the kids have flown in the nest, and when it's just the 2 of you at home, um, you don't, sometimes you know that your partner will understand, but sometimes you just need someone else, because they need someone too. And if you're going through something and they can't let out, they're too loving to let out what they're feeling, then it's really hard on them too. So yes, maybe Andrea, maybe. The stream looks good. Stream says it's excellent. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Make sure you come back in, Andrea. Make sure you come back in. Sometimes we just need to be heard, and the support we require comes from someone simply listening to us lovingly and without judgment. And this can be liberating on many levels, can't it just? It is important that you find or offer support, and you can also wish or pray for divine support too to be sent to help with the situation. The universe is ready to offer all the support you need. All you have to do is ask from your heart. Fabulous. Fabulous. Hello, Fabiana. Lovely to see you. Ah, interesting. What if I. Hang on. Oh, no, I can't do it now. Oh, yes, I can. Yes. What if I turn this off? Is this better? See if this is better or worse. Otherwise, I'll turn that back on. Now it's acting up for you. Oh, goodness. It's better like that. I've just turned the noise reduction off. Mercury is tripping. Maybe if I turn the music down a bit too, maybe that might be better. And I will. That was the mermaids. And I will bring my mic closer, see if that helps, because I don't really need my mouse now. And is that better? Sorry, the camera's here. My other camera's up there. The the, the chat is over there, so my head's going everywhere. Yeah. It's louder now. Okay, that's because I've moved the mic closer to me. But if that's better, I will leave that noise reduction off and I'll leave the music turned down. Yeah. Better. Oh, good. Yeah. Ah, maybe it's because of the mermaids. Maybe it was because of the mermaids. I turned the noise reduction thing off, so but it says the back noise reduces background noise for speech, so maybe that's it. Maybe I went underwater. Maybe I went swimming with the mermaids. Maybe. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get to our tea, our beautiful tea. Oh, yes, I'm sure I'm a mermaid. I'm sure I'm a mermaid. I used to swim to my heart's content, and I really miss swimming. I need to get back into it, especially with my hair down. Ah, I love it. So it's better for you now, Fabiana, too? Good, good. I hope so. I hope so. All right, tea. Let's get rid of that. Oh, good, good. Okay, fabulous. Fabulous. In my wee cup here, I have oolong and black tea, and I have more oolong in it because I find black tea very strong. So I blended the two together and doubled the oolong to the black tea, which makes it a beautiful, um, softer blend, which is nice. Yes, just in time to change the camera now. All right, so the best teas, if you're doing it yourself, are black teas, oolongs, white teas, and green teas. They're the best teas, and teas without any um, fruit or flowers or anything like that, just the leaves. Some of the white teas you need to be careful of because they can have very big leaves and you can't really see too much. in the leaves with some of the bigger white tea leaves. Leaves. That's not a word. You could cut them up before you put them in the pot, and that's fine. Absolutely fine. All right. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? You sound like my husband. His phone does all sorts of weird things. Now I'm just going to turn that camera a wee bit so I can do the camera a wee thing. There we go. Oops, there we are. It should focus. There we go. It's focused. It's focused. So in that cup, it's a small wee cup. It was my grandma's cup. It has about half a teaspoon of leaves in there. If you were doing it yourself and you had a bigger cup, then definitely a teaspoon. I usually say a teaspoon for people, but definitely a teaspoon. Yeah, my grandma's cup. I've got quite a few of her cups actually, but this one is the only one that doesn't have any florals in it. Um, a lot of them have big bands of decoration along the top, and that's no good if we want to see the leaves at the top of the cup. So yeah, oolong is for me. I would say it's a herb, not a flower or a seed. Definitely a herb. But then oolong is probably comes with from the flowers, I think. Let me have a look. Now you've made me curious. Let me have a look. Oolong tea come from. Let's have a look. See. Okay. So yes, it's still the camellia plant, which most black teas are from, and it's oolong is actually means black dragon, which is interesting. I like that you asked me this. This is fascinating. And it comes from the leaves, the buds, and the stems of the camellia plant. And that's the exact same plant that produces green teas, white teas, and black teas. So they all come from the camellia plant. I went to our one and only tea plantation a couple of weeks ago, and their camellias are beautiful, and they do oolongs and black teas there. So yeah, and oolong is fabulous for lowering your triglycerides as well. There you go. I did know that actually. I did know that. Now the difference, here we go, the difference. See, the things that I forget. Oolong tea is unique because it is partially oxidized, while green tea is unoxidized and black tea is fully oxidized. There you go. So oolong, so that's how they are all different. Isn't that fabulous? Very interesting. Very interesting. Oolong, Oolong is oolong. Yes, you can, Andrea, so long as they're not herbs that will expand too much when the water goes over them. You got it. You got it. Yeah, it is interesting, Marina. Thanks for that. Who asked that? Was that you, Marina? Yeah, it was you. Beautiful. I know these things, but I learnt about all these things a long time ago. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Put some water in the tea. I'm assuming you can all hear me now. Look at that beautiful steam, the ribbons of steam rising up. Hello, Haley. Lovely. Oh, good, Michelle. Good. We haven't had bubbles for a while, have we? We've got no bubbles, but floating in the top are lots of leaves. Not as many as last week, I don't think. But beautiful, beautiful leaves. And that means that visitors are coming, which goes with our support card, doesn't it? Beautifully, beautifully. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Lovely to see you. The support card, and we're getting lots of visitors. Now, these visitors can be seen or unseen. So it's always fascinating to see who pops by, whether it's seen or unseen. Now then we put the spoon in, we give it one stir clockwise, and then we just let it steep. We let it steep. Your pod is coming to visit. All right, while it's steeping, let's do a beautiful sipping meditation. So if you've got your tea, just let it steep for a while. Oolongs need a good 3 to 5 minutes. So we can do a little wee meditation and a sipping ritual while we're doing that. So we're going to leave it before we take our first sip. We're just going to allow the tea to steep in its own beautiful, perfect time. And if you're looking at my tea, you can watch how things are changing in the cup, how the leaves are unfolding, how the fragrance, well, you can't smell the fragrance, but imagine it. You can see the steam rising. The tea's not rushing, it's just doing its thing. It trusts the warmth, it trusts the water, and it trusts the process. And perhaps today you can trust your own unfolding just as deeply. So take a slow breath in and a beautiful long breath out. Let go of everything you don't need to carry anymore. And one more breath in. And out. Just feel yourself arriving completely. And if it feels comfortable, close your eyes, or you can watch my tea, or watch your own tea. But just imagine that you're walking along an old stone pathway. It's softened by moss and lined with beautiful, fragrant lavender. And the morning sun is warm upon your face, and a gentle breeze brushes your skin. Bird song dances through the air. And with every step, you leave behind the busyness of the outside world, and ahead of you stands an old wooden gate covered in climbing roses. And you reach out and you push it open. And beyond the gate lies a hidden garden. It is a place known only to your soul. And wildflowers bloom in every colour imaginable. Ancient trees stretch their branches towards the sky. A small fountain sings its song as crystal clear water flows endlessly over smooth stones. Butterflies drift lazily from flower to flower, and bees hum softly among the blossoms. And everything here feels alive. Everything belongs. Everything is at peace. And in the centre of the garden is a weathered wooden bench beneath a magnificent flowering tree. And this place has been waiting for you. You sit down with your cup of tea. The tree above offers you a cool shade. The fragrance of blossoms fill the air. And as your tea continues to steep, notice how the garden asks nothing of you. You don't have to earn your place here. You don't have to prove your worth. The flowers don't compare themselves to another. The trees don't apologize for taking up space. The birds don't question whether their song is beautiful enough. Everything simply expresses its true nature. And today, we're invited to do the same. Allow your breathing to become slow and effortless. Imagine every inhale filling your heart with soft golden light. And imagine every exhale releasing doubt, worry, self-judgment into the rich earth below. And our intention this week is to open ourselves to receiving as willingly as we give. Receive the warmth of your tea. Receive the beauty surrounding you. Receive this peaceful moment. Receive the love that finds its way to you each day. And most importantly, receive your own kindness. Bring both hands around your cup. Feel its warmth. Notice that your tea is now ready. And take your first slow sip. Feel yourself becoming fully present. Silently repeat to yourself, I arrive with an open heart. Take another beautiful sip and imagine your cup overflowing with everything your spirit needs today. Peace, joy, rest, hope, trust. Don't chase these gifts, just simply receive them. Take another sip and notice a flower in your secret garden that seems to call to you. Its petals are fully open. It blooms without fear, without comparison, without apology. Take another mindful sip. And as your heart becomes full, imagine its warmth naturally flowing out in the world, like the fragrance of a flower, like ripples upon still water. Your kindness touches lives you never may fully know. Now take your final sip slowly and just imagine the tea becoming a soft golden light within your heart. This light is always with you, and you carry it into your home, into your conversations, into your work, and into every act of kindness. Place your cup down gently. Rest one hand over your heart and one over your belly. Take a beautiful deep breath in. And together, let's offer this blessing. Excuse me. May my heart remain open. May I receive life's gifts with gratitude. May I bloom in my own perfect season. May the peace I have found today ripple gently into the world. And now slowly open your eyes and let's see what the leaves have to say to us today. Hello, Robin. Welcome, welcome. Fabulous. Right. Just the last little process before we actually read the leaves. Just swirl it and turn it round anti-clockwise. We do this 3 times. Swirl. Just gives the leaves a chance to just settle into its patterns. Yes, me too, Maria. It's beautiful, isn't it? I have a beautiful China jasmine oolong, which is fabulous. Now, then we put the cup down, we put the saucer over the top, and we give it a wee turn. Then we just leave that there for only about 30 seconds. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long at all. It is very much, Maria, very much. Fabulous. All right. Let's pot it up. Oh, they have spread out beautifully. Let's take that away. And I don't know. I think there is, but I can turn it around to your heart's content. To any way you want to see. And today, since we have had so many amazing people giving amazing symbols that they see, we are going to limit it to 3 symbols each, just for the moment. And then we'll just see what Spirit has to say, whether more are needed to come. Fabulous. Yes, yeah. Yes, we have had lots of lots and lots and lots of symbols. Definitely. Yes, Dee. Yes, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? Fairy princess. Yes, beautiful. A cardinal, a kite, and a windy day. I like that, Sherry. I like that. You're getting all 3 in at once. I like the windy day. That's really cool because it's you can obviously see the movement in the leaves, but it's a feeling as well. Thistle Kisha. Hello, Kisha. I hope that's said right. Let me know if I'm mispronouncing. Hey Dee from Sydney. I've been to Sydney many, many times. You have the orchid flower aroma. Oh, beautiful. Person in a rowboat. Fabulous. Your three are an owl flying, duck walking, and a baby elephant. Lots of elephants lately, haven't we? I love that, Maria. A woman drinking tea. How perfect is that? Woman drinking tea in the tea leaves. I love it. Hey, John. Lovely to see you. Hey, Linda. The tea leaves clearer. I've got my light on that I use for my crystals. I thought that might make the cup look much more brighter so you can see the leaves better. Yeah. You see two horses. I like that. Multiples are beautiful. Double the blessing. How are you, John? Oh, Linda, you're a coffee lover. Just looking at your profile, you're a coffee lover. Love that. A resting cow. Beautiful. I like that you said resting, not sleeping, too. That's fabulous. Butterflies and fairies. Oh, don't you love that? I saw a big fairy somewhere down there. The elephant is the one that struck me the most, actually. I love that. But butterflies, oh, butterflies are my thing. I love butterflies. I do love fairies too. So I do love fairies. Heads up in the bottom. Yes, yes. Beautiful. I got that. I gathered that, Dee. Fabulous. My day is going well, thank you. It's just coming up to midday. So beautiful. Kisha, did you have something to add that? Anne S. Did you say something before? I'm not sure about the Anne S. Oh, me too. Me too, Sherry. Me too. I so do love the Fae. They are beautiful. And yes, butterflies. Butterflies. Ah, they are so, so wonderful. I love drawing them. I have a phone cover that has butterflies on it. I love it. Now I put the limit on three each. We're all got very quiet, haven't we? That's so beautiful. That's just wonderful. I love it. On my Book of Faces group, I have, and on the stack, I have been putting my own tea leaf readings up there for you to see too. So, oh no, Fabiana, that's no good. No, 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 don't let that happen. Insight timer, sort it out. Hi, Alike or Alike? Alike, I think. North and South America and other continents before and after separation. That's what you can see, I'm assuming. Fabulous. Yes, so I've been doing I read my own leaves fairly regularly, so I thought I would share them with you guys. So yes, if you're on the stack, you'll find me there, and I do them there. And if you want to join my Book of Faces on my group there, I load it there as well. Yes, yes, I love that. I'll turn it around. I'll turn the cup around too, so you can see, maybe see which way would be better. You can see the ones on the side, possibly like that. Cat with a violin. I love that. That reminds me of a movie. What cat played a violin on a movie? I think the one I'm going to put down is a old woman spinning, like a spinning wheel, spinning wool. I think that will be my one. There's definitely like a big eagle up here, I think. Oops. I love it. I love pears. Pears are just beautiful. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. Uh, oh no, I missed that. Sorry. Sorry, Haley, you did. You did. So you've got a flower. Beautiful. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. The messages move and I miss some things. A flower, a sailboat. Sailboat. And flying bird. Oh, Kisha, I like that. Two people embracing. Oh, excuse me. Wonderful. Do you know what? I saw that in the clouds the other day. Keisha, I love that you said that. It reminded me just after the sun had risen. I'm always up before the sunrise at the moment anyway, because it's, a bit late. And there were clouds, two clouds that were doing exactly that. They had, it was like hands actually, more than embracing, but hands that had formed a heart. So two hands that had formed a heart. And I went to grab my camera, but of course clouds move. And so by the time I got my phone back to where I saw it, they had gone. They had gone. I love it. Pelican. And it's babies, I guess. Wonderful. All right. If you are done, I feel like we need to see what the beautiful message is now. Beautiful, beautiful message from those fabulous leaves. Let's shift that, turn the camera back up so you can see me. Oh, upside down for a minute. Upside down for a minute. There we go. Shift the teacup. Put the water there. I will have a mouthful of my water. Mmm, fabulous. There is a lot going on in those leaves today. A lot going on. Beautiful. Let's shift my book here and let's see what we can see. All right. Hey, Cecilia. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we had the fairy princess first. Fairy princesses are beautiful. That they symbolize grace, and it has been, Cecilia. Excuse me. Symbolize grace and enchantment, and the power of believing in miracles. And I think this beautiful fairy princess, she is reminding us that true magic comes from kindness, from authenticity, and just living with an open heart as well. And then we had the cardinal, the first cardinal, and then we had another one later on, which is beautiful. Um, the messengers of hope, cardinals, and spiritual presence as well. Definitely spiritual presence. It represents vitality, courage, devotion, and just that beautiful feeling that loved ones and unseen guides are really close beside you, really close beside you. And we had all the floating leaves at the top, which is the same. The visitors from our unseen guides, or physical people as well, physical people as well. Then we had a kite. Um, Kites are about freedom and perspective and beautiful, joyful aspiration. They are they just absolute freedom is the biggest thing I can say about a kite, really. And I think kites remind us that that dreams can soar, and they can soar high, and they can soar higher at their highest when they remain connected to those beautiful grounding, steady grounding values that we have, and then our dreams can soar high. Then we had a windy day. They represent change when you think of a windy day, and movement, and I feel that's how you pictured that in the cup was the movement, fresh ideas, unseen forces at work too with that sort of representation. A windy day can also be about how life is maybe clearing away what no longer belongs, and just making space for beautiful new possibilities. Yeah. Yes, yes, let's go fly a kite. I love that with Mary Poppins. Beautiful. A thistle, a thistle is always things that we are trying to eradicate, aren't they? But they are resilient. They represent protection as well, and beautiful strength. And I love that. The fly a kite part, Sherry. I love that. Um, the thistle has strength as well, and it can appear delicate, um, the actual flower on it, and but it thrives in amazingly different, difficult, difficult conditions, and that just tells us that gentleness, with determination, they can coexist absolutely beautifully. They really can. Um, you threw your kite yesterday. Oh dear, Angela. Oh dear. Um, then we had the person in the rowboat. The person in the rowboat. A rowboat. Um, it's about self-guided journeys, emotional navigation, and steady progress, because it's not a motorboat, it's a rowboat. So it's steady progress. Um, it it also suggests that our own choices and persistence, are carrying us safely across changing waters, challenging times. That's we are being um, held and directed, but it's beautiful, steady progress as well. Um, the owl, we had the owl flying. Um, a flying owl, wisdom in motion is a flying owl. When it's not flying, it's just wisdom, but wisdom in motion, and it's encouraging you to trust your intuition, especially when answers arrive in those more subtle ways, like through dreams or signs, or in reflection, in quiet reflection. And know that if you have a dream more than once, um, stop and think about it. Look, and it could be trying to send you a message. The duck walking. I love that. Do you know what? That reminds me of a friend of mine, and her husband always says she walks like a duck, which is not very nice. So we all call her the duck. So she always laughs. But yeah, it's like it just brought that up for some reason. I do not know. But the duck is about emotional balance and adaptability. It's walking, rather than swimming. This duck was walking, not swimming. And that suggests maybe taking some practical steps while you remain emotionally centered as well. The baby elephant. Baby, yeah, the baby elephant. Um, baby elephant. I think that symbolizes, with any babies, it symbolizes joyful, new beginnings, beautiful new beginnings, family, loyalty, the growth of inner wisdom as well, is something there too. Absolutely. And it just reminds us that those small beginnings, we were very reliant on other people when we're born, and those small beginnings carry enormous potential. Those babies that we have born in this world, they have amazing potential. And I think seeing this elephant, this baby elephant, is that, I think that's his biggest thing that it's saying, is that those small beginnings, those small steps forward, they're carrying enormous potential. Um, Baby elephant, a woman drinking tea, a woman drinking tea. Um, it's me. It's me. But no, this beautiful symbol. It's a beautiful symbol because, to me, it's a beautiful symbol because it's just, I love tea. And it just is, I think it's speaking about mindfulness and definitely nourishment, ritual, and just slowing and being still long enough to receive life's beautiful blessings. It also reminds us that peace um, often arrives through simple, sacred moments like this. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it, Michelle. Love that. Fabulous. The the two horses. Twos are great. I love twos. Twos, um, I think with these symbolizes, I can imagine these two horses hitched together, pulling a cart, and that is partnership and shared purpose and mutual support. Goes back to our card, support, and just moving together and moving forward in harmony. And together, I think they represent strength, which is balanced with cooperation as well. Two horses, beautiful. Then we had the resting cow. Um, Cows, I think, with it resting is contentment. Again, nourishment, more nourishment there. Abundance, because it's just resting. It's had enough. It's fed enough. It's slept enough. It's full of abundance, and so it's just resting now, and just trusting that periods of rest are absolutely essential for future growth. So find moments where you're still and quiet and resting, and you will find enormous growth coming forward. Then we had butterfly. I love butterflies. Love butterflies. They are all about transformation, renewal, and freedom, and just how beauty emerges through change. They're a little chrysalis, and then they come out and be this amazing, beautiful butterfly. And and I think we can look at that as growth can be gentle, like the beautiful butterfly, and doesn't have to be dramatic. Like, yes, the butterfly has dramatic. Um, well, no, he comes out less dramatically out of the chrysalis. So yeah, maybe less dramatic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gentle rather than dramatic. Absolutely. Oh, how beautiful, Maria. That is so precious. So, precious. I love that. I love that. And then we had the fairy that goes with that we had with the three things someone saw. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Um, the fairy. I love them. They're so special. Um, Fairies offer assistance. They always do, but it's unseen assistance. Um, they bring us joy and imagination and just beautiful, subtle magic that can be woven into everyday life. And it's fabulous to look for that. Look for the wonder, the joy, the magic in life, and just weave that into your everyday being. Um, and I think this fairy, I think she's one that we saw. And she is beautiful in an emerald green dress with diamond like wings. And she is just reminding us to stay open to wonder, absolutely open to wonder. And then, one, one, one. I love that 111. I that's your time, I'm assuming. I'm 1212. Then we had, I'm assuming this was a symbol that someone saw, even if it's not. It was quite interesting. The continents and someone knocking at my door. The continents and before separation and that. And um I think that image uh symbolizes unity, um, shared origins, collective wisdom, and just remembering that that beneath apparent differences, all life, all life remains connected and deeply connected. We're all deeply connected together, and having this beautiful uh, app just connects us even more. It makes us family. It's beautiful. 1:11 a.m. Okay, beautiful. So I am 11 hours ahead of you. I think that's right. 12, no, 13 hours ahead of you. 13 hours ahead of you. What do we have next? The cat with the violin. Um, that when I was writing that down, it was like, that just brings to mind that movie. I know there's a cat with a violin in a movie. I just cannot think of the name. Um, and cats are about intuition and independence. And then you add the violin, which is emotional expression and creativity. So together, this is beautiful. Together, they seeing them together like that is asking us to trust our unique, beautiful, unique artistic voice and just allow our emotions to become beautiful expressions as well. And we're all beautifully unique, and we all have something beautifully unique to offer, and recognize that. Recognize that. Ah, beautiful, Angela. Beautiful. Yes, it's amazing, eh? Now the word I found when I'm on my I've got I log in here on my computer, and if I watch lives on here, I can put as many emojis as I want. But if I'm on my phone, I can't. I can't. So, but I love your green hearts. Green is my favorite color, and I love your green hearts. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed rest of your day or sleep if that's where you're heading, Angela. You are constantly in my thoughts, and I'm always sending healing energy to you, beautiful soul. And next we had, this was the one I said, the old woman spinning wool. And she is ancestral wisdom when they're old, patience, craftsmanship, and just understanding that every moment contributes another beautiful thread to the tapestry of your life. Every single moment is weaving into that glorious tapestry that you are creating. And even if you think that they're not so good moments, they are still being woven into your tapestry, and those create stronger bonds in that tapestry. And so it's beautiful. I just can't wait to see the tapestry that I have made over my life once. Maybe, Maria, maybe, yes. Yeah. Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. He wore a hat and was a violin, wasn't he? Puss in Boots. It came to me. It came to me. Yes, I used to spin wool. I used to love spinning wool. I had a beautiful wood spinning wheel, and spun my own wool, and then knitted it. Yes. Cat on a hot tin roof. Yes. Love it. Then we had the eagle. The eagle, they are all about vision and courage and spiritual perspective and rising up above limitations as well. They encourage us to see our life from a higher viewpoint, definitely. And look down at it. Now my eye is twitching. And then we had the other cardinal, the northern cardinal on the rim of the cup. And that just absolutely strengthens the messages of divine companionship and beautiful, beautiful, timely guidance. And because it's near the rim of the cup, those reassuring signs may soon, very soon, within the next week, maybe become unmistakably clear. So think about what you're waiting to hear about, or what sign you need to see. Absolutely. Then we have the flower. I don't know what flower you thought about. I think this was Andrea. But I thought when you said flower, I saw a beautiful sunflower. But flowers, any flower, is beauty and hope and unfolding potential, and just imagine that, like a lotus flower too, that it is that natural blossoming of your heart as well, and all that love is just beautifully there. Then we had sailboat. Sailboats are about travel, and but they're also about trusting life's currents, and not forcing outcomes. Um, and they tell us, or remind us about favorable winds when you're in a sailboat, opposed to the rowboat. And we favorable winds, when you see this in the cup, will often appear when you relax into trust, and then those favorable winds will come into your life and steer you in the direction that you should be going. Then, oh, this one was so lovely. This was like my clouds. This was the two people embracing to form a heart. That is such a touching image. It really is. And as I said, it reminded me of the clouds. Um, it's unconditional love. That's deep, deep connection. That's deep compassion. It's beautiful healing relationships. And it's beautiful power of the shared presence as well. Fabulous. Then we had the pelican with its young attached to its leg. I think that was Angela. Um, Pelican. There's support in there. I think it's about selfless care. generosity, devoted nurturing. Um, that we know that life often expresses itself through steady presence, through protection, and through beautiful, quiet sacrifice. And we all do that. We all do that. But the card this morning, we give and give and give, and our generosity abounds. But we also need to have that support and be able to receive that support as well. There's strength in that as well. All right, let's see what they all have to say to us. What they all have to say. Mm. I feel like they well, tea leaves in general, when I look at the tea leaves in general, they're just like old friends that travel many lifetimes along our souls. And I think this particular set is definitely that. Um, these tea leaves, none of them are bearing any urgent warnings or impossible tasks or anything like that. They are arriving, and we've seen them as beautiful invitations to remember something absolutely beautifully simple, that we're never meant to hurry our becoming, our journey. Our deepest transformations happen um, much like the changing of the seasons. That doesn't happen through force, but just through faithful unfolding. Beautiful. Oh, bless you, Maria. Thank you so very much. Ah, thank you. Um, I also feel like that our hearts, some of our hearts have spent. Oh, beautiful. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. Wonderful sleep. Lots of beautiful dreams. And may the fairies and magic and wonder visit them too. And yes, I think there's a lot of us that have our hearts have spent many years carrying both visible but invisible responsibilities as well. We've learned through resilience, through experience. We've learned compassion through hardship, and wisdom through walking some roads that may never fully be understood. And I get that. I get that. But the message that's coming today, I think, is that our greatest strength is no longer needs to be measured by how much we carry. It's measured by how fully we allow ourselves to receive love and peace and beauty and wonder. I also feel that in this set of leaves, the unseen world seems especially close. Um, there are there is a beautiful sense of companions surrounding us now and surrounding our journey and our life's journeys as well, your own individual uh, guides as well. Um, I feel like they I feel like they're whispering encouragement. And you might see these through synchronicities. You might see them through meaningful conversations. You might see them through bird song, just a bird sitting on a fence or in a tree singing its unique, beautiful song. You might see them in the changing skies, how the clouds move, and you may see them in small moments that may seem quite ordinary to your heart, but suddenly you'll recognize them as sacred. And those small moments that they're the most precious ones. They really are. Um, I feel like we were reminded quite well that guidance, yeah, guidance doesn't always arrive as thunder. It more often than not, it comes like a beautiful feather, just landing on your path. And I think that's yeah, I think that's beautiful. As much as I love thunder, forget the thunder. Look for the feather. Look for the beautiful feather, and it will just appear. You don't even have to look really. I think there's a beautiful thread in this set of leaves. Um, I think it speaks of remembering that we are not separate from life, but deeply woven into its living fabric. And so every person that you've loved, every lesson that you've learned, every kindness that you've offered, all the tears that you've shed have all become part of something far greater than you can presently see. But remember, nothing's wasted, and even your waiting has been preparing the soil for new blossoms. And we're in winter, and there's so much going underneath the ground in winter that is preparing to make us strong and to bloom absolutely beautifully. Excuse me, when spring comes. I also feel like they're saying that our creativity um, wants to breathe more freely. Now, whether that's through meditation or whether it's through just doing a tea ritual, or maybe you're a writer, maybe just the simple way you move through your day gracefully. Um, I think our souls long to just continue um, creating beauty that nourishes others, not only yourself, but others. So don't underestimate the healing carried within those gentle wee things. A comforting voice, a thoughtfully prepared cup of tea, invite a friend around, offer them a cup of tea, a handwritten blessing. How beautiful is that? And I'm going all the way back to that. And I just love writing cards and things and sending them to people. It is so easy to write a text and a short little um, message that doesn't really come from the soul, from the heart. And to sit and write a beautiful handwritten message is a blessing to the person that's going to receive it. A beautiful smile, your beautiful smile, just may touch another soul much more deeply than you think, and much more deeply than any grand gestures ever could as well. I think the leaves they're also reminding us that rest is not the opposite of purpose. Rest is one of purpose's oldest companions. The earth, it sleeps through winter, like I was just saying, and then it bursts out in spring. The tides flow, they retreat, they come back. Our breath does a beautiful continual dance between receiving and releasing. And so just allow yourself some moments where nothing needs to be achieved. And in those wee spaces, your spirit restores itself and inspiration returns without any effort. Um, Also, I think the there are relationships were very focused in this set too. And you know, there is definite healing available when openness and compassion is allowed to lead. So that doesn't mean that every relationship will return to you as it once was. It might be different. It might be so much more fuller, and um, it could make our heart feel so much more freer. Forgiveness, where possible, becomes a beautiful gift that you give yourself. Healthy boundaries become expressions of amazing self respect. Love becomes less about holding tightly and more allowing your beautiful soul to grow in its own perfect way. And I think one of the strongest whispers from the cup is that beautiful reminder that our path is uniquely our own. And it is very tempting to look at others and wonder, whether we should be moving faster, whether we should be achieving more, um, or becoming something different, or, you know, but our souls, they haven't come here to imitate another's journey. They've come. We've Our souls have come to bloom in its own season, carrying the beautiful gifts that only we can offer. And the world doesn't need a copy of us. There's one of me is more than enough. Um, the world needs that beautiful radiance that only our hearts can bring. It's beautiful. Ah, Fabiana, thank you so much for coming. I love that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, Fabiana. You have a wonderful rest of your day or amazing sleep as well. And hopefully, this will create beautiful, beautiful, magical dreams for you. So, I think this cup has um, it has had a beautiful. It's been. I feel like infused inside it is tenderness. It is. There was wisdom there. There was courage there too. Even though I don't think anything was particularly a courage sign, a symbol, um, but there was definitely courage there. Um, and I think one of the biggest things too that came out of it was about the extraordinary beauty in ordinary days. Look for that magical beauty in yourself or in the world, in those ordinary days, and they will make those days magical. So, as you move through the rest of this day or the next week, just notice those little miracles. Notice them. Notice, though, that unexpected conversations that really lift your spirit. Maybe you're a person like me that gets up early and that sunrise that just takes your breath away because it's so beautiful. Um, Maybe the cup of tea, that just tasted a little bit sweeter than yesterday's one. That that's all blessings. That's beautiful. Um, Laughter that arrives without warning. You look at something and you just laugh. And you know, none of these things are accidents. They're just reminders that the sacred has never ever been far away. So remember, you are a wonderful, unique person. You are being held, you are being supported, and I can just feel it. There is just a great sense um, of the unseen just wrapping themselves around us, which is beautiful. A beautiful cup. Thank you beautifully. I love it. I love it when we see so many fabulous things in the cup and end up with an amazing, amazing message. Um, I don't remember a lot of what I say. I feel it was good, though. I feel it was good. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I do really enjoy doing this one. And yes, if you want to see my cups that I do it. I think I did it twice last week, and I put it up on my Book of Faces group, so you can join that. And you can see the replay of this um, on the Tubes of You as well, and that all those things come under. Oh, might help if I put the mouse there, mightn't it? Oh, as you can tell, my keyboard is miles away from me. Missed out the S. Can't spell. I can't spell. No, I need to just put that in myself because it doesn't like. Whisper. Don't mind me, just talking to myself. No, that's it. That's where you can find me on most of the socials. Also in my group. My group's on here. I have two groups. One is all things tea, and the other is the petal whispering. So that one on the group in here is more about the crystals and essential oils, and the all things tea is obviously about herbs and tea. So I usually put in at least once a week a tea blend in that, or and then the other one, the petal whisper wing one, into a crystal and a essential oil, and then do a lovely blend for you there as well. Fabulous, fabulous. Do we have any questions? If you do your own cup during the week, you can find how you can send it to me on my Linktree, and I can help you see what message your cup has for you. I'm more than happy to do that. I have quite a few people who do that, and I love seeing your leaves in the teacup. Fabulous. I am live again tomorrow. Speaking of crystals and essential oils, tomorrow we are doing thank you, Michelle. Bless your soul. Tomorrow we are doing Shiva Lingam, and this is beautiful Shiva. Here, I'll show you, because she is just delightful. She is very heavy too. This is a Shiva Lingam. She is beautiful. I'm pretty sure she's always shaped as an egg when you see her. And the energy I get off this one, she's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So come and find out about her tomorrow. And I've connected her with Angelica root, which is a beautiful herb as well. Yeah, wonderful. All right, my loves. Fabulous to see you today, to spend time with you and just share this beautiful, special time with the leaves. And look forward to maybe seeing you tomorrow. Love to you all. Bye. Pleasure, Cecilia.